Yeah, I was busy last year, so I did the right thing, and I put my snapper away proper, right and proper. No, obviously, no, I didn't. It's been put away like everything else that's just laying out in the boneyard, in the garden. I didn't even disconnect the battery. Did I even turn off the fuel? I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let me set up the camera. Let's get this cover. Oh, this did not do well. That did not fare well. All right, needed this one. These cheap bungees. I need some more. I need more cheap bungees. I do. I actually need a couple of packs of cheap bungees. This one held up all right, the blue one. Yeah, it's a mess. I need it because I can't move. I'm exhausted. I'm tired, cranky, and I'm working on the lathe and everything else, running around. That's why I like this snapper, because I still need to cut my lawn, and I still enjoy doing that. But I need to get off my feet, and this is one way of getting off your feet. Don't run those over with the lawnmower, Arch. Okay. Oh, what happened here? It broke? Something fall on it? Yeah, the discharge broke. I want to get the mulching kit for that. We really need to get it. I think this year we're going to get the mulching blade. I always say this, but... And the mulching cover kit. They had it in Amazon had it. It was like $100 for everything. That's future me. Let's see, can we push it forward or drag it a bit? One of these tires is flat. Yeah, and we definitely need a tube. Oh. Let me get something to clean off this seat because it's wet and gross. I'll be back. And this is trash mostly. Actually, that one piece there, I could use that to cover over the top of my tractor. Well, the fuel is on. Let's get this off because it's in the sun. And I want it dry. And I don't want to sit in a puddle. It's almost dry. Let's see. Brake on. Oh! Choke on. Uh-oh. Not bad, fellas. All right, well, we'll do a quick plug cleaning. Shift lever's a little sticky. We might be able to fool around with that if we put it on its butt. We'll check oil. I got to get that tire filled up. You know what? Let me run an extension cord out. We'll put the battery on charge for a little bit. Got myself this lovely cushion here, plus cushiony grass. I got it up enough. I cleaned this side a little bit. I'm going to go back in. After we clean it, we're going to just try a little bit of rubber cement around it. I got to get some of that tire sealant. Zippo was talking about one that he used. Oh, that's it, lunchtime, gotta go. One that he used. And because he's tried a few different ones and I forget, I don't know. But we got to get a can of it. It got pricey. But this is nasty in here. Oh, you know what? Let me get my air nozzle too. We'll blow this out a little bit. We'll blow off whatever junk. See, there's a lot of junk in there. I have slimed it, so we're going to try some slime. And see, there's some gook in there. That's the problem with it. It's not all that good. Slime and tire sealant. And this rim, I think, is a different color. I don't remember. I remember I had to replace, I think it was on the other little tractor guy. But let's get some of this stuff off. Just with some solvent. We'll get rid of some of the overburden. Yeah, there's a lot of gook up against this section here.
Then we can move on to the...
Yeah, let's blow some of that out, get it out of our way. I'll set up with a wire wheel and there's tire crap in there. Yeah, just to run around that bead, and we'll turn it that way and I'll get a little bit around that bead. Just to prevent scraping injuries. Yeah, here we go. That's it. Make sure it's dry. Let's get the rubber as well. At least try to. Yeah, I can get some of it. Yeah, okay. It's coming up sweet. First I want to just get the rubber, but that's like my primary goal, is to sweeten the rubber, but all of the gook is out of the way, so honestly that's all we really care about. Well, maybe it'll work in situ. Yeah, I think that did it. Yeah, that did it. Inflate to 24. We wanted 24. And what we can do is just make sure it's on there. And now we'll pump in some juice. 25 is good. Let's get some juice in it. Yeah, that's good. Because this is an old tire. Let's try a little bit of slime, I guess. I think last time I used the flat out, but we'll try a little bit of slime. That should be enough. And if you want, they're basically all the same, but we'll put just an extra measure. I don't know if it'll help. Touch a flat out in there too, for good measure. That should do it. It's a little tire, so. All right, let's bring it up again. And we'll keep spinning it while I do other things. Get up to a good 25 psi in case it leaks. Did this have a rubber douche on it? No, I may not have, or I lost it. We'll put one on. Little cap. We're all lubed up in there pretty good. Yeah, it's a little over 25. Yeah, we'll leave it sit a little higher for now. We'll come back. Yeah, she's not up high enough. All right, let's go check out the motor. Better than it was, I hope. All right, it's a little bit more level now because she actually leans forward. We'll check gas, but I want to check this because it does leak a little bit, but I think I got most of the leak stopped. I need a new grommet. That oil is clean because we did it not that long ago. So we don't have to do oil. Oh, she's clean, fellas. Look at that. You know, a white tissue or something is always beneficial, but yeah, she's clean. And you can't say that there's sediment because we ran it for a bit. Now, let's see. Is it full? Almost. Yeah, it's just a C shy. We'll put a little bit of the thicker oil in, right? My diesel oil. That might even be what's in there, but no, I might have used a thinner oil. And remember, when we started, it didn't blow any smoke, so battery's still charging. I love this charger. It's on my channel because it does the maintenance. So it's actually overcharging the battery in a very methodical way. It's almost on the second bar. It's got 2 more bars to go. So I want to kind of go through every other routine I got, and then we'll clean up in the yard and what have you, and we may not be able to get it fully charged, but the biggest problem with batteries, you might say, well, it ran for a little bit, you know, you're charging it from the motor. That's true, but you're only able to basically replace what you took from starting it. And you want a deep charge because when a battery starts to get down to about 50% state of charge, as you get to, that's your red line. You start to get a little bit underneath that, you're damaging the battery and or you will kill it, and you'll usually kill one cell. This feels like it's got some air in it, but the other one doesn't. So I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna take the air out of it, put a little bit of mix of my flatness out, and fill it up and check this one and check this one. So I'll be back in a bit. So the other front needed some air. It was low, but not empty. I got the stop leak in that one. I'm not going to put any stop leak or anything in the left front. I don't think we need it because it wasn't flat. It was low. The other one was flat. So this one feels a little low. Yeah, that one's almost flat. It was the same with the other one. So let's put a little snot leak in there. I don't think they've ever been done, so it's a good time to do it. Oh, I caught it. See, it had a little bit in. The other one didn't. I'll throw a little bit of my lube in a few spots. Gotta get more. Yeah, I'll put an order in. I'll put it on my list of everything else that I need. This works pretty good, the flat out. You know, you always want to have it around, especially for the beginning of the year. Because stuff just gets old and tired and it needs a little help. We're up to the 3rd bar. We're working on the last bar now with the battery. So I got the other one up to about 14. I think it says it wants, what, 12? All right, got to get to the next item. I got to come up with a cap for that tire that we fixed. Yeah, now she's working on the last digit, the last segment. So it won't be long. All right, just a touch of the Rotella 1540 diesel. Just a touch. She's pretty level right now. Yeah, it's down to the second hole. We just need to come up to the top hole. Not going to need much. All right, let that settle. And we'll find out what it is in a bit. Now this is running a HIPA plug. Let me take it out. Yeah, we just need a flex adapter. Let's see what it looks like. Been running for a full season. I find that they're pretty good. Be careful we don't pinch it because of the muffler pipe. Oh, she looks good, fellas. Yeah, she looks good. I'm gonna give it a quick clean. I'll put it back. Yeah, she's in good shape. All blown out, clean. I checked the gap, about 28, perfect. Touching no C's. And I'm gonna throw a little bit of lube on the starter Bendix in a minute. The threads are a little dry. I did the air filter last year. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Like I said, I'm running out of time. I see the sky's changing, it's windy. We do have that storm coming in. So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday is Mother's Day, which hopefully, it says it's gonna be nice, but hopefully it stays like that. But tomorrow it's supposed to rain and we get wind. That weather can change here quick. So it's after 1, about 1-ish, somewhere. I don't know, I've got to check. Well, I got time, but you know, I don't want to waste it. I'd rather spend it a little bit more time in the yard cleaning than working on this today. That looks good. All right, now we'll check gas. Let's do a little lube on the starter. So I just put a little bit more oil in. That should be enough. So a little bit of chain lube on the Bendix or oil. I would not recommend lithium. It might be too much for it, especially in a colder operation. That should be good. And then on the outer gear and the ring gear, some white lube. It'll pick it up. You can spray a little bit more on if you want when you're turning it over. If you can get somebody to help you with that. Or just turn it over a little bit, add a little bit more. But that should be good. Yeah, she looks good. Let's leave it. We're good there. All right, that's good enough, I'd say. You're not going to be able to see it, and the light's not there, but it's part of the shifter on the other side of it. We're just going to blow it off and throw a little lube on it. It's getting jammed. Yeah, I think we'll use the chain lube on that. And also on the pivot. I'm gonna hit this side. I might need to get my new can of it. It's not working very good, but we don't need much. That's not working. And then up here on the pivot, and let it druze down and in. Make a mess, and when you turn it upright too, you want to get to that spot. Because that pivot bar's got a pivot, and if it gets jammed, you're screwed. You can get to it from the other side as well, depending upon your model. She's still tickling that last digit. I've done everything else I can. So we're gonna stop the charge, get some fuel in this. I'm gonna put a little bit of my Lucas top cylinder lube and fuel injector cleaner before we put the gas in, and just a touch of the Techron. That's sort of our once a year kind of cleanup. I'm gonna go disconnect the battery and everything because I don't want to be trying to put fuel in, and if I knock into it and it sparks, oh, that day won't end well. Fill it up. Oh, it's getting windy. I'm just gonna give it a start up, let it warm up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go around front and cut.
Two hours later.